Tired of playing the same happy major chords all the time? And the same sad, oh so sad, minor chords? Well, you need something to spice up your sound and give it some angst. So why not try an augmented chord? You see, your major chords are made up of 3 notes, the first, third and fifth note in a scale, a triad. So in the case of a C major, that's the notes of C, E and G, and it sounds, for want of a better word, happy. A minor chord is exactly the same, but it has a flattened third. That means it is made up of the notes of C, E flat and G, and it sounds, for want of a better word, sad. But when you want something a bit less run-of-the-mill, a bit more edgy, a bit angsty, I've got a great chord you can try. It's called the augmented chord, and it sounds like this. The augmented chord is made up of the first, third and sharpened fifth notes of a scale. So in the case of C augmented, that's a C, an E and a G sharp. And even though it's only 1 note different from your C major chord, it's really creepy and unsettling, and your ears are just begging for it to resolve or move quickly to another chord. Hey, if you're enjoying this lesson, why not go ahead and give it a cheeky little thumbs up? I'd really appreciate it, and it really helps out this channel. While you're down there, why not go ahead and hit that subscribe button and turn on the notifications so you never miss a lesson. Let's have a look at a few songs that have augmented chords in them. Weirdly, the first one that I thought of was Lady by Mojo. You know the one, it goes like this. But remember, at the end of the chorus, it goes like this. With that really unsettling C sharp augmented chord. Ooh. That's just got a really unresolved sound. It's begging you to jump straight into the next verse as quickly as possible. Imagine if the song just ended like this. It would be unbearable. Ooh. Or what about Isolation by John Lennon that was covered very famously by Jeff Beck a few years ago? That goes from a D to a D augmented to a B minor to a D7 to a G and back to D, like this. People say we got it made, don't they know we're so afraid? Isolation. Now just take a look at the A string during that chord sequence. It's literally just climbing up and down from the A to the A sharp to the B to the C, back to the B and the A again. Like this. See, it's got a nice little chromatic sequence going up and down. And notice how that augmented chord is so creepy they don't even play it on the way back down. And of course, maybe the most famous use of an augmented chord ever is a Beatles song, Oh Darling. They have that augmented chord right at the beginning, before Macca starts wailing, Oh darling, please believe me, I'd never do you no harm. Believe me when I tell you, I'll never do you no harm. And then they even repeat it at the end of the chorus to make you beg for that next verse to start. When you told me you didn't need me anymore, well, you know I nearly fell down and died. Give me that verse, please. So it's a really spooky kind of chord, and it signifies something that's unfinished and angsty. Basically something you don't want to stay on for too long. If you would like a complete PDF song sheet for every single song featured in this lesson, then sign up today to my Patreon page, patreon.com/UkeTeacher. You get early access to lessons, a PDF song sheet with every single video that I post, and loads of other cool perks, goodies, and rewards as well, including early access to and bonus content from my brand new podcast, Ukulele Tales. Plus, you help support the channel and allow me to keep making these cool videos for you. Did you guys know that I also host a podcast? It's called Ukulele Tales. It comes out every single Wednesday, and it's available on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, and wherever else you get your podcast from. Every single week, I'm chatting in person, face to face, up close and personal, to a top player or star from the world of ukulele. So subscribe now, wherever you get your podcast from. Which two augmented chords contain exactly the same notes? Believe it or not, C augmented and E augmented are both played in exactly the same way on the ukulele. That's because the C major triad of C, E and G, when you sharpen that fifth, becomes C, E and G sharp, and the E major triad of E, G sharp and B, when you sharpen that fifth, becomes E, G sharp and C. Because of course there's no B sharp, that just becomes a C. Now of course those two chords will have different harmonic properties depending on the song they're being used in, but basically as a ukulele player, you've just learned two chords for the price of one. Just in case you were wondering, this beautiful ukulele is an all-solid Trembesi Metropolitan soprano ukulele, and it was given to me for free by my good friends at Carla. If you would like to find out more information about this particular model, click on the special link in the video description below, and just because you click on that link, you will get a 10% discount on this or anything on the Carla website just because you watch my videos. That's 10% off anything on the Carla website just by clicking on the special link below. Can you think of any modern songs that use augmented chords? I thought of a couple. A Love Song from Paris by John Cozart makes nice use of an A augmented chord in the interlude between verse and chorus, climbing up and down that E string like this. Chords from the tourist alone. A augmented, F sharp minor, A augmented, A augmented, F sharp minor, A augmented. And that's literally just going up and down that E string. E, F, F sharp, F, E, F, F sharp, F. And Rebecca Sugar uses them an awful lot too. Take the song Found from Steven Universe the movie. The entire first verse is just made up of the chords of F and C augmented. Someday, somewhere, somehow, you'll love again. You just need to find someone. Someday, somewhere, somehow, you just need to find someone. And there's also the bridge from this cheery song Cancer by My Chemical Romance. If you say goodbye today, I'll ask you to be true. That's an E, E augmented, C sharp minor, E7. But again, look at that, it's just climbing up that A string, just like this. B, C, C sharp, D. Because again, that augmented chord is being used to create instability and tension as you travel between chords. So it's not the most common chord type, but used sparingly, the augmented chord really can add a nice moment of instability or angst into one of your songs. And in the case of Oh Darling by the Beatles, can create something genuinely unforgettable. Can you think of any songs that have augmented chords in them? Let me know in the comments. And when you're listening back to those songs, have a think about which chords go either side of them. I've been the ukulele teacher. If you have any requests for future lessons, then let me know right now in the comments below. Otherwise, until next time, I love you all, and I wish you the best.